is stuff to do with what you can do. Facebook Marketplace. I'm trying to get back on YouTube and trying to get back in the swing of things. It's been years and a ton has changed. Got burned out, went back, got burned out, went back. Reselling's a really weird thing. So the first video I'm going to go right into is stuff to do with what you can do. Facebook Marketplace. I have a million different ways to get things, and I'm blessed for that, and I'm happy. But I just want to go right into Facebook Marketplace. I've been killing Facebook Marketplace with action figures, video games, everything. And we're going to start this out with some Marvel action figures. I know that's crazy, but we bought 80 of them. So this is going to be a huge video dedicated to Marvel. Show you some things that sold last night. We'll talk about a few things and we'll go from there. Jump right into these Marvel figures. These things are awesome. I love these. A lot of Marvel Select, little Marvel Universe. These things, I love these so much. It's hard for me to even sell them with the price we paid for them. So I paid about $9.50 when you factor everything in what I got. This one's awesome, the Doom. These are already listed. I'm going to show you the listed ones first, then the ones we're working on. This guy, I don't care to sit on the price. I know he's going to go up after the movie, but wait till the end. I want to show you something awesome with the Doom and Fantastic Four set. Now, that's the first wave. We'll do this wave 2 here. We got a Magneto. The quality, they're heavy, but 2-pound priority ground, not that bad. And they do have dust. So the story behind these was a lady on Facebook had every one of these. Her asking price, this is from the intro. I want to discuss this a little further. Don't be scared to make offers on Facebook because she had $2,000 on this lot. Her grandfather had owned a comic book shop, and he had, he had passed away, and this was the remaining stuff that he had. And I explained to her that I try to buy it 30% if possible. We did an average. I offered her the I think it was $7.50. And she understood. She accepted, and she was happy to get it for Christmas. This was before Christmas. But Facebook, they can ask whatever they want, just like on eBay. They can post whatever they want. Buy it now doesn't mean it's going to sell. And when you're honest with people and tell them, like, I'm not sitting here being like a whatnot trying to, like, honesty's the best way. I don't care how you do your business, but I was just honest with her, told her what I pay, what I hope to recoup. She was cool with it. So Facebook has been on fire, like I said in the intro. This is just one part of that. Here's a Thor sitting over here. And we're going to talk about this and 2 or 3 more pickups in the next few videos. Let's knock these Marvels out first. This is the second wave here. Next wave, Captain Marvel. Not a huge fan, but these 3 are the ones that I love. These. This Thanos is so cool. This old school looking Thanos. He's got that weird, like, rounded. I think they tried to capture it, but it's just such a cool figure. Love this Hulk here, and we already sold a red Hulk. I wanted to do the math on that. This thing weighs probably 4 or 5 pounds. This thing is, yeah, probably. And out of all of them, it's the only one that has the Disney Store logo. So I tried to see a date on this. Let's see here. I'm not seeing it, unless you guys do. I don't know. I thought it was cool to see the Disney Store. This is probably one of the earlier adapters of Marvel going into the Disney Store, but this is my favorite. It's nothing spectacular, but gosh, that's a cool figure. That Nightcrawler, it's just detailed, looks great. Loved him in the movies. So those 4 sum up what is listed. Now let's show you the wave. Let's burn through them. Cyclops, the old uncanny Cyclops. We got Storm. These, you wouldn't expect another Thanos with the kind of rounded top that I like. You wouldn't expect these to be that expensive, but these sometimes can go even higher priced than some of these more detailed ones. We're going to set that over here. Got 2 more of those. We got the Daredevil. We got the Secret Wars with Mr. Fantastic and Ultron. Those are cool. This is another favorite of mine. I love Gambit. I think Channing Tatum did hilarious with that. The glue came off here. These are cool. This is my setup here. This is how we're getting it done. So office work here, pictures here, shipping there, what I use to take care of products, clean them. I'll go into that. So let's knock out the next wave. These are unlisted. These are what I need to put here or here in the floor so I can get to listing them soon. To the 90s, but I absolutely fall in love with things like this. This guy's just a throwaway figure. Not necessarily, I don't mean that like the throwaway, but he's just nobody. But that 90s packaging is so cool to me. Just bust through these. I'm not a huge fan of these. I know that a lot of people love these. They're really cool. But I think it's the packaging that throws me off. Like, look at this package, you know. You see that on a shelf as a kid, you're just like, wow, I have to get that. And I guess this might be geared more toward the adult collector. It just looks so plain. Look at that background. Just so bland and plain to me. I don't know. This would take my money faster than the other things. Wonder what the year differences are. Let's see, 2009 to 2013. So really not that big of a difference. See, look at that. That's cool. That's old school. The thing. The figure doesn't even have to be great. The packaging sells itself. And this might even actually be older than the other ones that I've mentioned. Yeah, 2005 on that one. That one's cool. Look at those. Taskmaster's awesome. Scarlet Witch, she's had a big resurgence since, I guess that's WandaVision, right? I used to think that I was a Marvel fan until I realized, trying to watch everything on canon, like understand everything, and I just know what I like, and it's kind of hard to keep up with all this stuff. These have Toys R Us exclusives, so that's pretty cool. Again, back with some of the 90s boxes, man. I love these. These are awesome. I'm a huge wrestling fan, and this reminds me when I used to buy Jack's Pacific wrestling figures. I could just stare at, this is 1994, I could just stare at the packaging all day. That's so cool to me. That's actually what I used to do as a kid. I used to just go to the toy aisle and just read the backs of toys all day long. And I would buy one or two here and there, but advertising, I love advertising. It's what really kind of got me into this game, and we'll go into that in the future. But here's a Colossus. We had 3 different ones of these. We've already sold a couple. Maybe one. We have one left for sure. Another Dr. Doom. I'm not too worried about hustling up and taking best offers on Dr. Doom stuff with the Robert Downey Jr. news. I know that it's going to go bananas. Again, 90s. These are original, so these are pretty cool. 92 on this one. Look at those. Wow. Oh, this is really cool. This one, the storyline from this was, I know, in the mid-90s, because I used to watch this. I had a VHS from Pizza Hut called Nine of the Sentinels, and then that has nothing to do with this set, but that led me into actually watching X-Men and learning who Sinister was and Gambit and all that. So that's pretty cool. Have no idea who that is. I won't lie. Some of these that are like this, I don't know. This is really cool. I like this Steve Rogers, or Captain America, I guess you would say. Not that I know any better. I thought this was actually titled Steve Rogers for some reason. This is a really cool Ghost Rider with the blue flame. We're stacking these here because we're getting the listing. So if you see any of these you want, just message me or comment, and you can have 20% off from the eBay store. So whatever it is, if it's priced $60, if you want it, you get 20% off. Just let me know you're from my YouTube, and you got to subscribe. So if you subscribe, like, comment, and you want one of these, I'll give you 20% off automatically. Got a really cool Green Goblin here, and I lied, I found the second Colossus, so we only sold one of those. This one might be the coolest pack for me. Young Kenny X-Men, except X-Baby Cyclops. I've never seen that. I need to look that up. That is hilarious to me. This thing weighs 500 pounds. Another Fantastic Four. Another Green Goblin. Okay, those are 2 different Green Goblins. That's pretty cool. I'm going to put the 90s stuff here, and I might do a lot of those. And then we have a Hawkeye there. These two box sets to me are awesome. These kind of sum up what I think it was like to, like comic book things back then. I don't think this is the 90s. I'm certain this is the 2000s. I've not even looked, to be honest with you. That's crazy. He was selling this for $45. And these are only worth 100 to 150. Yeah, right there, '03. So right out of the time gate from the 90s. But this is what it was like to be, a fan of this stuff in the 90s. This stuff was so cool, but it was just really not covered. Like, I think the first Spider-Man movie, I can't even remember the year. I can't even remember the year the first X-Men movie with, Hugh Jackman, and the Spider-Man movie with Tobey Maguire. Those were some of the first. Trust me, there were tons of movies with these guys earlier, but none really caught fire like those did. I remember watching Captain America movies in the 90s, and they were extremely cheesy. I loved them, but they were extremely cheesy. So to find it like these are almost impossible for me to sell. Like I said, they're worth 100 to 150 bucks a piece, but they kind of just, this one especially to me for some reason just gives off that 90s vibe, that anti-hero vibe, that Stone Cold Steve Austin, that we're extreme, that it's funny to me. But that's what it was at the time. This one caters more probably to the comic book group. I've never even seen a couple of these characters, but this with Daredevil, Punisher, I think that's Elektra, and Spider-Man. That one's so cool. Yeah, those two were the cherries on top. And these were in the Facebook listing, and then when we got to meet, she said that they weren't included. Went back, showed her the messages. The husband was it was freezing. He didn't want to deal with it. And I said, look, I'm not trying to, screw you guys. I said, but these were definitely in the listing. You showed me the photos of them, and you told me the price. And eventually they honored it. So, yeah. So we got some listings to do. These were cool. All right, thanks for checking these out. Math on the ones we've sold. We've sold a Red Hulk, a Vision, a Wanda, Chitauri Soldier, an Ultron, Lizard Professor, Ghost Rider, Bucky, Winter Soldier, the Colossus that I said, and a Spider-Man for about 400 bucks gross. So we sold 10 figures at 400. That's about $40 a piece. If you do the math on that, and we got 80 at 40 a piece, it's about 3,200 bucks. Paid $750, or for some reason I think it's $750, and I don't know if she didn't have change or something. It was supposed to be like $770, but we paid $750. So we're looking at maybe 5x our money. And I wasn't trying to cheat her. At the time, honestly, I didn't know what some of these were worth. I didn't know Red Hulk was coming into a new movie. I guess a popular actor is playing the new Red Hulk, and that skyrocketed. So you never know. And this is why Facebook's awesome. All the time, I think, like, even with these and those, like, when I start selling, I think, well, I should record this. This would be very fun for somebody to see. And I don't do it. I don't know why. I've even out here in this crazy, huge mess of stuff, this is the game stuff that I've been picking up. I mean, some of the most rare things ever. And I just get them and I list them and I sell them, and I don't ever talk about it, and I never brag. I don't even want to brag. I don't care to brag, but I want to help people, and I will never charge for a course or nothing like that. So, I mean, Jesus, I just want people to see and realize they don't have to struggle to get groceries. But so I want to start filming more of this stuff because anybody can do it. This is all from Facebook Marketplace in 8 days, over 4 buys. And it was just from probably 9 o'clock at night till 10 o'clock at night, just scrolling and messaging people. And we'll jump into this in the next video. You've already saw the Marvel scores. These were awesome. This is what's going out from last night. Ben 10. It's always a winner. If you can find any of the toys, any of the stuff cheap enough, pick it up. Ben 10's awesome, always sells. This is a freaking GPS tracker for cats. This sold for $50. This was at one of those bin stores, those Amazon overstock places. $50. I paid 50 cents for this. Guys, it's doable. 2 Hunger Games Steelbook DVDs. Got this in a lot of DVDs. This is really cool. I'm going to set the camera down for one quick second. This is it's so heavy, tri-screen for a laptop. So what that means is you put it on your laptop and then you can have 3 screens. So if you're that important or that busy, then you have the option there. So that's all that sold last night until I would say probably 4 in the morning until now. So this sold for $135. These sold from 15 to 20 a piece. I don't know. This went on auction. These are a bunch of original Xbox games. 50, and I'm not sure on that either. Sold a $240 laptop too, but it's in the house. That's a whole nother video that's even going to be wild. $150 laptops for $8,500. So we'll talk about that one too. So yeah, this is what we're gonna get shipped out. You already saw the Marvel stuff, and guys, there's money to be made. You got to go make it. Stuck around and watched all that. I appreciate it. I know it's kind of all over the place. I'm still trying to get back in the swing of things. Everything's a little bit chaotic because not only am I a mess, buying's a mess, selling's a mess, but then to record it and edit it and all that stuff, I don't want to hire anybody. I'm too small for that. Not with YouTube, but listing and stuff like that. I have a friend that helps every once in a while. He's a great dude. But the main takeaway from this video is that Facebook Marketplace is still a dominant factor in, sourcing a lot of your product. I hear all the time about Goodwill raising their prices. Flea market people want $1 million for their games. And that can be true, and it cannot be true. You just, it depends on the day and the time. Everybody's different. Everything's different. It's always different for everybody. But I honestly think that I could make a living off of Facebook Marketplace if I could spend 4 hours a day on there scouring. I don't want to do that at all. I want to spend 30 minutes to an hour a day on there, make a quick $100 or $2, get the heck out. I don't want to spend all my day on Facebook Marketplace. It can be a really weird place. But, if you are having issues with sourcing, or it's wintertime, it's dead winter right now. It's bad out. Like, I get it. You can't go anywhere. You can't source. There's no flea markets in the eastern part of the United States right now unless they're indoor, and those people probably have their stuff priced accordingly. Dude, Facebook Marketplace can kill it. You just have to catch the right people at the right time. You see this, like I said, I think I wanted to say $750 or $770 is like $9.50 or $9.70 per action figure. We're going to 5x our money on this video. We're happy. This is a small cog in this gear. We have a billion different things going on, but I just wanted to start recording because I do a lot of cool things, and I buy a lot of cool things and sell a lot of cool things, and I don't ever talk about it to anybody, and I work alone. So I just thought that somebody needed to see it, and I appreciate you guys sticking around. Like, subscribe. Like I said, if you like and subscribe and you want one of these Marvel figures, just let me know. Let me know you subscribed on my eBay, and then I'll just send you a 20% coupon, no problem. I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and we're going to grow this thing. I'm not going to stop till we grow it. So I appreciate Casey Satellite, and if you want some tips or tricks or to learn how to do something, just follow, and we'll go from there. So I appreciate you guys. Thank you.